What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and today I want to do a theory on Tears of the Kingdom. It has been a crazy day. I'm still currently trying to pre-order the Collector's Edition for Tears of the Kingdom. Got the amiibo pre-ordered, so we're all good there. But I was, as I'm winding down, I was listening to the Nintendo Prime podcast, and on the podcast, I'll have that channel linked in my description below. They had a really great discussion tonight on all the photos that came out and the kind of a breakdown of the trailer we got. So a really great conversation, and one of the panel members, Eric, had mentioned the possibility of like a timeline, like timelines converging or something like that. And nothing else was really brought up about it, and like any sort of evidence other than like the Zonai, kind of like the green spirals. They were all kind of having their theory on that, and that was one of those that kind of came up. And as they were going through the trailer, I noticed something that could potentially add to that theory that he had started on. So I want to show you guys that. And again, this is just pure speculation. I don't know. Obviously, we don't know anything. We didn't get a ton of story details out of this trailer. I'm sure we'll get more as the game gets closer to launch. But let's dive into it and take a look. All right, so I'm going to be kind of skipping ahead here towards the end of the trailer. Let's see. Let's get right here. All right, so this shot right here, and this may be a little bit of a stretch, but I think it's always fun to speculate on possible story beats and details. So my thoughts is look at this sphere right here. That kind of, to me, you've got something down here that's kind of pointing down, and that could just be something that's in behind this. But to me, this kind of looks like the moon from Termina, from Majora's Mask. It's got the lips right here, the mouth. You can't see the nose. If there is one, it's kind of blocked by this floating platform here. And then if you look up here, you've got kind of that Zonai looking, mark, I guess, if you want to call that. And what if, after all this stuff is happening, these multiple different timelines kind of collide together. I don't want to say multiverse, because obviously it's a timeline that we're looking at. So I always hate to use the word multiverse, just because I don't know, that's not the right phrase in this scenario, since it's an actual like confirmed timeline. But what if timelines are converging together, that they're kind of overlapping, and this is coming in to the world, and maybe this is part of the story, right? That this multiple things are happening. I didn't really see any other evidence of timelines colliding together like this, but when I saw this immediately came out to me as the moon, right? And maybe at some point in the story, whether it's earlier on or not, you start to see the moon come down, and maybe that's why Link gets this kind of upgraded glider, or whatever you want to call it, so he can fly up really quickly to somehow try and stop it from colliding with Hyrule, and obviously destroying it. So that could be, obviously Ganondorf is the main threat, what appears to be the main threat of the game. But maybe this could be a story moment where you've got to stop the collision of the moon or something like that. So again, just a theory that I had, based off of this trailer. I know a lot of people are going to have other theories of what they see in the game, and that's just kind of the best part about these games, and how little of trailers we've gotten. Even the 2-minute long. This is the longest trailer we've gotten so far, and I think we all came out collectively with more questions than we did answers, and that's usually the most case with games, especially like Zelda, where there's so much going on, and it's just, I don't know, it's very fun to speculate. And I'm not the biggest, like, Zelda is my favorite franchise of all time, but I don't know every single like a piece of lore. So, but I saw that, and that's just kind of what struck out to me immediately when I saw that, when they were kind of discussing that. So again, I'll have their podcast linked in the description below for that, and I definitely wanted to give credit. But again, I saw that and I was like, that kind of looks like the moon, and that could be a really, really, really cool aspect of the game that I don't feel like anybody else is really talking about. And I didn't really have that thought until it came up, and I just saw this sphere floating in the sky, and I was like, what could that possibly be other than the moon descending, into Hyrule? I think that could be a really cool, story mission or story beat or quest in the game. So let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy? I know it's late. It's been a long day. Full of excitement and all that fun stuff. So let me know if you guys see that, if that's a possibility. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your guys' speculation based off of the trailer. I may do, I don't know if I'm going to do like a trailer breakdown, because I know that's probably already been done at this point, but it could be fun. So, but yeah, subscribe to the channel. I'm definitely going to have more Zelda stuff, more speculation videos as I can think of them. And subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.